Similarly, we have delta W3, delta W4, and finally we are here. This is the final volume and this is the initial volume. Here we have delta W3, delta W4 and delta W5. Now, what is the total work done in moving the piston from here to here? What is the total work done in moving the piston from V1 to V2? This is the final volume and this is the initial volume. What is W? Delta W means it is a small work done in moving the piston from here to here. This is delta W, this is delta W. W means this is the total work done. If we add this delta W1, delta W2, delta W3, 4 and 5, we get the W. W means the total work done. It is the total work done in moving the piston from V1 to V2. Delta W is the small amount of work done in moving the piston to a small distance. If we add 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, we get the total work done. That we have to calculate. But it is not that easy to calculate the total work done because delta W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, they all are not equal. If they are equal, then we can easily calculate the total work done. If delta W1 is equal to delta W2 is equal to delta W3, W4, delta W5, then it is enough if we calculate delta W1. If delta W1 work done is 2 joules, then this is also 2. If they are equal, this is also 2, 2 and 2 work done. But here they are not equal. So in that case, we have to use integration. What is integration? Integration, the symbol for integration is nothing but elongated S. Elongated S is used to indicate integration. So this is the symbol for integration. If you have a graph like this, pressure versus volume, and for isothermal process, this is the graph. This is the initial pressure and volume, this is the final pressure and volume. So now we have to calculate the area under the graph. Area under this graph. Always area under pressure versus volume graph gives work done, W. How to calculate this? What we have to do is, we have to divide this area into smaller parts. I will divide this area into smaller parts, then I will calculate the total work done. Here the graph is like this, so it is not possible to apply formula for the triangle. So what we have to do is, we have to neglect this part. This part is very small compared to this part, so we can neglect these parts. On neglecting, we get rectangle. So this is a rectangle. Here I will get a rectangle. So rectangle, rectangle. Area of this rectangle, area of all the rectangles, they are not equal. If they are equal, then we can use the summation. Here, since they are not equal, we have to use the integration symbol. So this is integration. Here what we have to do is, we have to calculate the area of the first rectangle and then calculate the area of second rectangle and then third, fourth and fifth, and then you have to integrate all the areas. So this is the initial volume of the system. On expansion, its volume changes from V1 to V2. This is V1, this is V2. Volume is changing from V1 to V2. So the lower point is V1 and the upper point is V2. So here you have to write the lower point here, V1. This is the lower point, and from V1 to V2, this is the upper point. We are calculating W. So work done, W is equal to integration of delta W. So area under this graph gives delta W1, area under this gives delta W2, delta W3, W4, W5. On integrating all the delta W's, we get the value for W. So integration from V1 to V2, integration of what? Integration of delta W. So from V1 to V2, volume is changing from V1 to V2. V1 is the lower point and V2 is the upper point. So work done, W is equal to, how to calculate this work done? W is equal to, from V1 to V2, delta W is nothing but P into delta V, P into delta V. So W is equal to V1 to V2 P into dV. Inside the integration symbol, you have to write delta V as dV. Now multiply and divide by V. So W is equal to V1 to V2, from where to where? V1 to V2, P into dV, multiply and divide by V. So multiply by V, divide by V. So this is equal to V1 to V2, I will write this V here, P into V into dV divided by V. This is equal to V1 to V2 P into V divided by V into dV. We know that in case of ideal gas, PV is equal to mu RT. This is the ideal gas equation. PV is equal to mu RT. P is the pressure, V is the volume, mu means the number of moles of gas, R is universal gas constant, R is always constant, T is the temperature. In isothermal process, temperature remains constant. So mu constant, R is constant, T is constant. So mu RT remains constant, therefore PV is equal to constant. Here W is equal to integration from V1 to V2 PV is nothing but mu RT. Instead of PV you can write mu RT. So mu RT divided by V into dV. Here mu, R and T all are constants. So we are not integrating constants here, we are integrating only the variables. So take all the variables outside the symbol. So W is equal to, all the constants mu, R, T are constant. So take them outside. W is equal to mu RT integration V1 to V2 into dV divided by V. V is nothing but the volume. Volume is changing, therefore we are not taking this v outside the symbol. We have to integrate dv by v. Mu r t, we have taken mu r and t outside the symbol because they all are constants. We are not integrating any constants. So, w is equal to mu r t integration v1 to v2 1 by v into dv. There are few formulas in integration. You will study this chapter integration in mathematics. I will write only the formulas which are needed in physics. So, integration of 1 by v is ln v. Integration of 1 by v into dv is nothing but ln v. This is the formula. So, integration of 1 by v is ln v. Here also we have integration of 1 by v. So, w is equal to mu r into t. Integration of 1 by v is ln v. After this equation, no need to write integration symbol. So, integration of 1 by v is ln v. So, instead of integration 1 by v, I will write ln v. No need to write dv. So, ln v, and then you have to write one square bracket. v1 is a lower point. So, you have to write the lower limit here. v1 is the lower limit from v1 to v2. So, v2 is upper limit is always here. We are integrating ln 1 by v from v1 to v2, initial volume v1 to final volume v2. So, integration of 1 by v is ln v. So, integration of 1 by v is ln v, and then you have to place one square bracket. After that, you have to write the lower and the upper limits. Lower limit is v1, upper limit is v2. So, w is equal to mu r t. Now, you have to write the upper limit first. Instead of v, you have to write v2, ln v2, and then minus. This is the formula. Ln v is nothing but v2 minus ln lower limit, that is v1. Ln v2 minus ln v1. W is equal to mu r t ln v2. This ln v2 minus ln v1 can also be written as ln v2 divided by ln v1. So, ln v2 divided by v1. This is the expression for work done in isothermal process. So, this is the expression for work done during isothermal process. So, isothermal process means it is a process in which temperature of the system remains constant. If T is constant, then pressure is inversely proportional to volume. That is, according to Boyle's law, pressure and volume are inversely proportional if T is constant. That means, as pressure increases, volume decreases, or as volume increases, pressure decreases. So, isothermal process is represented by the equation PV is equal to constant. After that, what we have to do? we have to apply first law of thermodynamics. Delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. Since T is constant, U is also constant, change in temperature delta T is 0, therefore change in internal energy delta U is also is equal to 0. So, the equation becomes delta Q is equal to delta W. That means all the heat energy absorbed by the system is used to do the work. Now, we have to calculate how much work is done or how much heat energy is absorbed by the system, 10 joules, 20 joules, or it may be 100 joules. We have to calculate that. For that, what we have to do is delta Q is equal to delta W. Delta W is nothing but P delta V. Delta W means it is the small work done in moving the piston from its initial volume to a small volume V2 or V dash. Delta W is the small work done in moving the piston. But we have to calculate what is the total work done in moving the piston from its initial point to the final point. Delta W's are the small amounts of work done. So, delta W. In order to calculate the total work done, we have to add all the delta W's. It is not easy to add all the delta W's because they are not equal. In that case, we have to use integration. From where to where we are integrating? From its initial volume V1 to its final volume V2, we are integrating delta W. So, W is equal to V1 to V2, delta W is nothing but P into delta V. Multiply and divide by V, multiply and divide by V, and then write this V here along with pressure P, PV into dV by V. We know that PV is equal to mu RT. For isothermal process, T is constant, universal gas constant R, mu is number of moles. They all are constants, therefore PV is equal to constant. So, instead of PV, I will write mu RT dV by V. Inside the integration symbol, we have dV by V because always constants are taken out from the integration symbol. We are not integrating any constants. So, all the constants should be taken out. So, mu RT, I will write mu RT outside the symbol. Which is variable here? Only the volume is varying. So, dV by V. We are integrating only the variables. So, dV by V. Mu RT V1 to V2 1 by V into dV. Same, dV by V is nothing but 1 by V into dV. So, there is one formula in mathematics. Integration of 1 by V is always is equal to ln V. That you will study in mathematics. Here only this formula is needed, therefore, I am writing this formula directly here. Integration of 1 by V is nothing but ln V from V1 to V2. After integration, you should not use this symbol. After integration, you have to use this square bracket instead of this integration symbol. Ln V, V1 to V2. Do not forget to write V1 and V2. Always lower limit is written here and upper limit is written here. So, W is equal to mu RT ln, instead of V you have to write the upper limit first, ln V2 minus ln V1. Ln V2 minus ln V1 is nothing but ln V2 by V1. If there is ln A minus ln B, then you have to write it as ln A by B. Similarly, ln V2 divided by V1. If V2 is the final volume and V1 is the initial volume, take this. V1 is the initial volume of the system V2, what is V2? V2 is the final volume of the system. T is the temperature which remains constant in isothermal condition. R is universal gas constant which is always constant. Mu means the number of moles in gas. Number of moles. If V2 is greater than V1, that means if the final volume of the system is greater than initial volume of the system, this clearly indicates that the process is isothermal expansion. In expansion, initial volume is less than the final volume. So, during expansion or during isothermal expansion, final volume is greater than initial volume. So, this is isothermal expansion. Isothermal expansion because final volume is greater than initial volume. If V2 is greater than V1, this quantity is positive. V2 greater than V1, that means if V2 is 3, V1 is 2, 3 minus 2 is positive, therefore work done W is positive. W is positive or greater than 0. If it is less than 0, that means W is negative. If final volume is greater than initial volume, then ln V2 minus ln V1 is always positive, work done is positive, and the process is isothermal expansion. In case of isothermal expansion, system absorbs heat energy from the surrounding and the gas molecules apply force on the piston. So, work is done by the gas. If V2 is less than V1, if the final volume is less than initial volume, that means this is isothermal compression. In case of compression, final volume is less than the initial volume. So, V2 is less than V1, isothermal compression. V2 is less than V1, V2 is less than V1. If V2 is less than V1, then this quantity is negative, that means work done is negative. Work done is negative, W is less than 0. That means isothermal compression, we are doing work. So, work is done on the system, work is done on the system, heat energy is released to the surrounding. In isothermal expansion, heat energy is absorbed by the system and work is done by the gas. Here heat energy is released to the surrounding and work is done on the system. Work done is negative, here work done is positive. This is very, very important for the examination point of view. Work done during isothermal process is very, very important.